Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification button for when I upload new videos. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island Season 8, Episode 8. Um, this episode was a bit better in my opinion because I think we saw more people that had sort of been neglected by the show, and so it was good to see everybody else and sort of what's going on with them. So I'll review the couples as I normally do, and then we'll finish off with the elimination this evening, in my opinion, in regards to elimination. So we have Davide and Ekensu. For me, Davide and Ekensu, as I said in my previous review, I think their relationship is now more a relationship of convenience. And I think they're not the only relationship that I think is now a relationship of convenience, in the sense that people are worried that if they break up with their current partner, then they don't have anyone else interested in them, which means they're at risk of being eliminated. Apparently, if you're single, that's when you're eliminated, or that's the picture that I've got so far. So I think Davide is more. He liked the chase. He liked being chased by Ekinsu, and when Ekinsu stopped chasing him, I think he wasn't sort of bothered until Jax came in, and then Jax sort of tried to sort of have a go at sort of trying to go after Ekinsu, because he made her breakfast, and when they were sitting and chatting, he leaned in for a kiss, and even Ekinsu herself commented that she likes this side of him, the side that appears to be pursuing her, and I think the only reason he's pursuing her is I don't think he can stand the idea of losing two girls to somebody else, because he lost Gemma to Luca, and I think the idea that Ekansu might, if she has to choose, might end up choosing somebody else. So I think this is why he's trying to really put his best foot forward and keep her for when they need to recouple. From the We barely saw anything of Gemma and Luca, which I think is good because from the start of the season all we've seen is Gemma, 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 and I think the audience was getting fed up of it. And I think either the producers have picked up on it and have decided to change the editing, or maybe they've that was always the plan. Um, I still say I don't see the appeal with Gemma. She's a pretty young girl, but I don't see her trying to work to build relationships with anybody. And anytime she's with a guy, she's a bit standoffish. So I don't think she's met a guy yet. She likes the idea that she's always coupled up with somebody, so she's never at risk. But I don't think she's met a guy who's picked her fancy. And with Luca, I think he's now intimidated by the sense that he had got a one up on Davide, and now because it's now Gemma's ex, he's now worried that Gemma might suddenly go back to her ex, and so you can see that he is slightly sulking. But anyway, that's him. And also with Luca, it was strange when Tash was chatting with Jax that he sort of Luca then went after Andrew when Andrew said, "I don't care that she's chatting with him." And it seems he wants everybody else to care as much as he does. And I didn't get the fight. Anyway, moving on to Tash and Andrew. Tash and Andrew for me are similar to Davide and Kenzo, in the sense that I really don't see their relationship. I don't think they're as attracted to one another, or they're as sort of they're linking, or they're forming a union as much as they're making out. I think they as well are a relationship of convenience, and I think at the slightest, if any other guy were to suddenly start pursuing Cash, she would definitely jump onto that guy. And I don't know whether what Andrew said was because he was trying not to sort of to was more him sort of boosting his own ego or something, because he said he doesn't care as long as she chats with anyone. All she needs to do is come and tell him the truth. And so it makes me wonder, I get where he's coming from, that he doesn't want to seem very obsessive or seem very possessive of her, and he wants to allow her the opportunity to pick him because she sees that he's the better guy. But I don't think that's what Tash wanted to do here. So I don't know where their relationship is going, and that I really don't know. From there, we go on to Demi and Amber. For me, I think Demi is now all in regards Amber, but and I thought Amber was all in, but she's left a couple of questions in my head in the sense that the way she responded when Demi wanted to give her a kiss on the tennis court, although she eventually kissed him, and the way she answered the questions that Demi sort of presented to her in regards, how will your family feel about this stuff, and it's like he's a very well educated young man. He seems very decent. He seems respectful. I don't see what the problem would be. And I think at least, even if she's not serious about him, she should have given him a distinct answer that way, sort of calm him down, for lack of a better word. Because if tables were turned, and if he had said exactly what she said to her, I bet she'd have had a problem with him saying that. So I think it's always nice to sort of just reassure someone, because maybe that's all he needed, reassurance from her that yeah, my parents, yeah, they might have a problem, but they will eventually warm up to you, and that would be fine. I think they're still a cute couple. They still seem to be connecting, even though Amber is sort of holding back. I don't know whether she's concerned about, getting her heart broken if Demi were to suddenly, hook up with one of the other girls in on the island. So I still have high hopes for them. I still have high hopes, and I hope they really make it. And then, oh, Ekana and India. Oh my God, they're becoming my favorite. Um, I liked everything about them today. At least they got more screen time where it was just them as a couple and not them as friends to somebody else. Um, they were able, Akensu encouraged India to go in for a case, and this time she did go in for a case, and she liked the case. And I like the fact that the following morning, Ekena made her breakfast, and it was interesting because then you saw Davide sort of steal the same thing and sort of make breakfast for Ekansu, and it's like, well, it might not have been a good idea, maybe something else. But anyway, and I also like the fact that Demi was sort of playing wingman for his friend for Ekana, in the sense that when Ekana asked him to go to get India, he just asked, he didn't mention who he was asking, and Demi went out of his way to actually go upstairs, tell India that Ekena wanted her, and escorted her downstairs. And it really touched my heart. And I thought, oh my God, doesn't Amber see what a great guy he is? He's willing to go all out for a friend. And so I really like them. I really like that they're spending more time together. I am concerned that with the new guys coming in, obviously, that sort of might put a kink in the works, but I hope they build a strong connection. If anyone at the moment, if I can see anyone leaving the island as a couple, it's definitely Ekana and India, because they seem to be progressing, not at a fast pace, but gradually, which you'd expect in any relationship. So I really hope they make it at the end of the day. And then with the date, I thought the date for Amber and Demi was very cute. I really liked it. The fact that they got to play tennis and they got to sit down and they had a conversation. And I really liked that Demi sort of asked about a 5-year plan, which means that he's not just looking for a hookup; he's looking for a long-term relationship. Anyway, sorry, I had to bring that in. I forgot on that bit. Um, and then the girls, Paige and Afia. I am really disheartened that Jax seemed to think he had a better connection with Paige than he had with Afia. I think Afia had more qualities than Paige, but that's just my opinion. You never know what someone is attracted to. And so he did go on both dates. I think it's a pity that Afia wasn't given the opportunity to shine. I really think so, because I think when she went in and she sort of pushed for Demi, and I think it was Andrew that she also pushed for. Um, when she realized that they were hooked up with other girls, and I think she began to like the other girls, she sort of took a step back and didn't go and pursue anybody else, and I think was waiting for someone to approach her. And sadly, she didn't have anyone approach her. At the voting, obviously, although Jax had praised um Effie and said, "Oh, I liked how you helped me settle in, you calmed me down and stuff," and it's like, I don't get what these guys are missing. Even Liam, I didn't get what he missed from Afia, because I think Afia she's very social, she's very approachable, she's someone who appears to be very compassionate. So I don't know what they were looking for in a girl, whether it was just, hey, somebody to make out with. So they got to the end and they had the elimination, and Jax obviously picked Paige, which I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I think she's a great girl, but I don't think she's better than Afia. That's just my opinion. Apparently there's two more guys coming in, so we'll see how that goes. I hope it doesn't interrupt with the flow for India and Dekana, but we'll see. Anyway, I digress. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye.